Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Secretary Austin, Secretary McCord, General Brown, thank you for your service to the nation at such a time in history. Close coordination between Congress and the administration is critical to making sure that our troops are resourced and postured in a way that deters conflict and enables them to dominate our enemies if deterrence fails. Mr. Secretary, the Secretary Austin, the assessment of the DoD NTIA-led study on the electromagnetic spectrum, which was completed last fall, was that the adoption of dynamic spectrum sharing is the only way that the DoD can share the portions of the critical bands it uses to defend our country and our forces. Developing that capability is one of my highest priorities. I'm aware of coordination between this committee and the DoD CIO, which is centered around a demonstration project to investigate dynamic spectrum sharing being executed sometime at the end of 2025. I applaud the effort, but I am also aware of a simultaneous transmit and receive capability, or STAR, that is ready for test and evaluation right now. Can you give me your commitment that you will investigate the STAR capability and accelerate testing and evaluation if you discover that it is promising? I can assure you that I would work with you and the committees of jurisdiction to address any hurdles that need to be overcome to fund such an acceleration.
Senator, you have my commitment that we will investigate and make sure that if there's capability there, then we will work to take advantage of it. But I just want to reemphasize a point that you made, and that is that it's really important that we have access to the spectrum so that we can continue to provide security for this country, and that we have the capability to enable all of our platforms here. And so I understand that there will continue to be a demand from the commercial sector to access more of the spectrum, but we have to do everything that we need to do to make sure that we have the provisions to protect this country. And so I appreciate your support. And I'm also committed to working with the Secretary of Commerce and with anybody else that can create a capability to enable that dynamic sharing. So thanks for your efforts on that.
Well, thank you, sir. And once again, I think this new capability may very well be a key to addressing this issue in an expedited basis. And I appreciate your agreement to work with us on that. Thank you, sir. General Brown, the B-21 Raider and the next-gen air dominance platform will be critical in a fight against a near-peer adversary. Can you briefly share why these platforms are so essential to the joint force when it comes to fighting a capable enemy in a contested environment?
Well, we have an advancing threat. And if you think about the areas we've been operating in the course of the past several decades, we did not have an advanced threat. It was mostly violent extremists or other countries without advanced threats. What I see going forward is that with that advancing threat, we have to modernize and bring in capabilities that will not only match that threat, but exceed that threat and stay ahead of the threat. And that's why these particular platforms are so important.
I think it says without question that both of these two programs need to move forward fully funded. Right now, I think we've identified that we're going to purchase a minimum of 100 B-21s. I suspect that you would agree with me that that number may very well have to go up if we appropriately take care of the needs that our men and women in uniform require.
I know in my last job, we, as the Air Force chief, we did talk about the aspect that we may need to go above 100. I'll defer to the Air Force, but I'll just say that I am focused as a chairman to make sure that we have the joint capabilities for the force and making sure that we are working very closely together with all the services to bring that capability forward.
And how important is it that NGAD be fielded as a full program of record?
That is also important, but as you're aware, the Air Force is also looking at collaborative combat aircraft as well to increase capacity at a cost and create more dilemmas for our adversaries.
Thank you. I see my time has expired, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.